Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We are live and back at it again, folks. It's Wednesday, so you know what that means at the Wrestling for Life Network. It means another live stream as we bring you AEW Dynamite tonight, the fallout from Revolution. So much to talk about, so much to get into. Kenny's here. There's a tournament for his belt. There's a wild card and so much more, folks. So strap in, strap on, grab your snacks, grab your feel good. It's going to be a good one. Make sure you click all those buttons and let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live and back at it again, folks. Like I said, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. This is another live stream as we bring you AEW Dynamite tonight. It's going to be a fun one, a couple packed hours of AEW programming. We will see what TK and company have in store for us tonight, but we want to see a good one from the company. We want to see what they have. We want them to continue the momentum from what was a great Revolution in a lot of ways. But we have a tournament to get into. There's a wild card a lot of people are talking about. Lots of questions out there for tonight's show. How's this one going to play out? What's it going to look like? Who is getting ready for Dynasty? Get in that chat. I hope everyone out there is happy, healthy, and safe. You put another day in the books. Hump day is done. Friday, Junior, tomorrow. The weekend is almost upon us, folks. And we are, as always, starting Wednesday with nothing but hopium. We are very excited for the show. Very excited to see what could happen here tonight. But make sure you get in that chat. Click like, click share, click all the buttons as we talk about it all. I'm going to get to that chat very quick. I do see it blowing up already. So make sure you get in there and don't be quiet. Don't be shy. Let me know what's going on. How do you feel? What's good? What's exciting? But like I said off the top, Kenny will be here. We got a tournament for his title, an international tournament. We will see who else is in this tournament. We will bring up the graphic shortly. But before we get into all that, I will take a second to remind everybody out there, I am Mr. Every Night KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube. And welcome back to the channel. Are you guys having a good week? You feeling good? You ready for this one? You excited? How's it going? How you doing? But with all that being said, we do have a tournament, and I will pull up the graphic real quick before I say hello to the people. And you guys can let me know if you're excited for this tournament. I saw some opinions out there online, people talking about this one. Orange Cassidy taking on Jericho tonight. The wild card taking on Beast Mortost. And then, of course, on Collision, we're going to get Shibata against Ricochet. Mark Briscoe taking on Mark Davis. The Battle of the Marks. So as it stands right now, we have 3 Americans, 2 Mexicans, wild card, somebody from Japan, and an Australian. So that is how this tournament plays out. The winner of this tournament will face Kenny Omega at Dynasty. So trying to build up some excitement for that. We will see how it goes. I'll admit, I'll be 100% honest. On paper, at least in the first round, Orange Cassidy Hechicero doesn't really stir my drink very well. I'm not overly, we got to see this. It's going to be a good one. I mean, it could be, but I mean, it's Hechicero. It's, Orange Cassidy. I don't know what that's going to look like or how it's going to play out, but I imagine Orange Cassidy's getting the win tonight. The wild card. Who is the wild card going to be? Who do you think it's going to be? How do you feel about it? Let me know. I am curious if you are excited for it too. Shibata Ricochet should be half decent. I like Shibata. Ricochet was kind of tied into a storyline. I don't know. Listen, we're going to start off this with all the excitement. We're hoping it's going to be good. I almost wish that Kenny was being built into a storyline, not just waiting for the winner of a tournament, but I digress. It is what it is. It shall be a good tonight. I know they added Willow and Penelope Ford, which brings Willow closer back to the whole Statlander situation. See if that happens. As I mentioned, our buddy Hechicero taking on Orange Cassidy. And I will take a second to remind everybody, we are running a March Madness contest. If you want to participate, if you want to fill out your bracket, if you want to be in the running for some prizes, make sure you DM the channel on Instagram, not on Twitter, not Nick, not Anthony, not me, the channel. You go to the channel, send a message, let us know you want in, and we will hook you up with the details to enter the contest to win. So let's go, let's go, let's go. What else do we got going on tonight? I said that already. Morito's going to take on whoever the wild card is. I think it's Speedball. I mean, could it be Josh? I think it's Speedball, but could it be Josh? It could be Josh, but maybe it's Speedball. I don't know. You let me know out there. How do you feel about it? Who do you think it's going to be? I'm really curious. But I see this chat growing. I see us over 60 likes already. I see people filing in. And again, we are about 7 minutes from the start of the show. So I'm going to try and get through the chat. I don't do a very good job. I'm always behind. But we will go. Again, once again, big shout out to Nick. Big shout out to Anthony. Hopefully everyone out there is doing well. And I hope you guys are doing well. We are back tomorrow, by the way, before I get to this chat. We are definitely back tomorrow for TNA. We will be live at 7:45, and it's going to be a fun one. Jumping into this, a big tag match with Masha teaming up with Xia Li, taking on Cora Jade and Tessa Blanchard. Plus, Joe Hendry will be in action, and so much more. On the eve of TNA Sacrifice, we will be here live. Remember this, folks. Click that little bell. We are live at 1:45 for the afternoon, or at least on SmackDown. And then we're back at it on Friday night for TNA Sacrifice. So doubleheader Friday this week. It's going to be a fun one. Raw, we go live at 2:45. It's going to be excellent. They're in Brussels. Cena and Cody are going to be in the same building at the same time for the first time since Chamber. So what will that look like? But I will not delay any longer. Rocco, first one in. Your opinion on the six-man tag Mania, American Made versus Ray, Penta, and Phoenix. Thoughts? Again, we don't even know what's happening with Phoenix yet. Something that came up this week I thought was very interesting. But what if Phoenix was like the secret lucha? It wasn't Chad Gable. It was Phoenix acting like Chad Gable. Not really the same body type, but fun to think about. Fun to think about for sure. C Money, welcome back. Looking forward to a Canadian wildcard tonight versus Beast, Mortos. Do we get Speedball or Josh? You guys let me know in the chat. Who do you think it's going to be? Is it Speedball? Is it Josh? I saw some people say it might be Hologram or somebody else. Is somebody returning? Who knows? We will find out. It's going to be a fun one here on the channel tonight. But yeah, how do you feel about it? Who is it going to be? Who's it going to be? Eric Isaac, welcome back. Hey, Wrestling for Life buddies. Looking forward to Willow versus Penelope and possibly the debut of Mike Bailey or Josh Alexander. Should be good. I'm excited. And again, on paper, there's not a whole lot announced for this card. A lot is left up in the air. We are going to hear from MJF. We're all going to hear from Kenny. We got the tournament starting. We get the Willow match. But yeah, it's a little bit light and nothing overly crazy or overly compelling, but we'll see how it plays out. Dre, welcome back. Let's go. See you tomorrow. Welcome back. Wrestling Fans United. Hashtag WFU. Sean Reed in the house. Let's go. I really hope AEW keeps the momentum up. Me too, man. Every week we are here. Every week we're cheering them on. Every week we are hopeful. And I don't know. Again, I don't know that this card lives up to the billing coming out of a pay-per-view, a big pay-per-view. People are excited about it. I'd have Osprey advertise for something. I'd have some call-outs. I'd make it really exciting. I want to continue that momentum, but we will see. Can't wait to see who the wild card is. Damien, the leader of the Hogan Tribe. Welcome back. The Wrestling God. Welcome. WFU for Life. Let's go. Mega, what's up? Travis, good to see you. The wild card be hologram. I want to see your. Oh, dude, I'm gonna fall out of my chair. Are you kidding me? It better not be hologram. They really don't. And where is hologram from? We're gonna do an international tournament. Where is hologram from? I don't know. AD and AZ, congratulations, Typhoon, Tugboat, Shockmaster to the Hall of Fame. Yeah, so John Tenta, Earthquake, and Typhoon, Tugboat, Shockmaster. They had multiple names. So did John Tenta, former Canadian sumo wrestler, a rare Canadian sumo wrestler. But yeah, congratulations to the natural disasters on that one. Cherokee George, welcome back. OC versus Ichiro. Even if I go with OC, both have wild tactics. What will MJF gripe about? Can't wait to hear from Kenny O. I'm excited to see what Kenny has to say. Again, though, we're not really building an angle. Like, there's no rivalry happening right now for Kenny. There's no rival. Like, where does MJF go now after what happened with Paige? I'm imagining we're not done with MJF Paige yet. Not based on the pay-per-view. I could be wrong, but I don't see that coming to a conclusion tonight. I really do not. Evening chat. Sin, welcome back. Saffet, welcome back. Got you. Wrestling God. What's up? What's up? What's up? Mega, let's go. Let's go. Yep, nope, not tonight. Could we see the second year in a row Philly, that next member of the Shield Tyrant run as champions come to an end? Roman at WrestleMania 40 last year and Moxley at Dynasty this year. The John Moxley thing should come to an end. I mean, we kind of wanted it to end at Revolution. I think a lot of us did. I don't know. I don't want to speak on everyone's behalf, but a lot of us were kind of hoping. We don't care. I don't care who gets the belt, but Moxley is hurting your company. Moxley as champion is hurting the company. The booking of Moxley hasn't been good. It's not exciting. Nobody cares. The best part of Revolution was everything but the main event, was everything but your world championship. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy, folks. Is Perry Ferry? I don't even know how to answer that. Big shout out to KJ and Big Nick. Let's go, let's go, let's go. For life, for life. Hologram, Powerhouse Hobbs versus Brian Cage, Lance Archer just got added. Why did they just add that? Why is Hologram teaming up with Powerhouse Hobbs? Why is Hologram fighting Brian Cage and Lance Archer? Does anybody know? Does anybody understand this? I don't get it. It sounds like your microphone is off. It sounds a little hollow. Really? Really? Look at you guys. Always so helpful. Let me see. Should be good to go. I don't know what's up. I'll take my word for it. I'll take your word for it. Dawn, welcome back. Everyone, hope you're doing well. Still recovering from Roadblock. What a night. The energy in that arena was unbelievable from start to finish. Really hope they come back again. Yeah, absolutely, Dawn. That's awesome. Hell of a show. As I got the start of Dynamite on my screen, I will continue through the hellos, but get in that chat. Don't be quiet. Don't be shy. Let me know what's on your wrestling mind. I want to know what you are thinking, what you're feeling for this one. But we are off and running, and in spite of my best efforts, I am behind. That's Kenny Omega opening the show tonight. Yeah, Dawn, I'm glad you had fun. I mean, again, I thought it was a hell of a show, a stacked show, and yeah, big marks for that show last night. Paul, how you doing? Now the audio is good. You must be YouTube experience. I don't know. My back end here's got some a bit of a glitch right now. I hope it's not tied to it, but this wild card looks kind of lame. The tournament on paper it feels, how do I say this in a positive way? The tournament they are setting up for Dynasty feels beneath Kenny Omega. That's the best way I can put this to you guys. I don't think that this tournament is like anybody who wins this tournament. It doesn't live up to anything. And Ricochet being in this tournament kind of hurts Ricochet a little bit. Even if Ricochet goes on to fight Kenny, well, I mean, he had beef elsewhere. So, again, we don't really tell the stories. We don't really complete the stories as Kenny signing an autograph for a little guy. I like it. But Kenny Omega, Will Osprey, Swerve Strickland, Ricochet to an extent, MJF, Adam Page, these are guys that we can build this company around. These are guys that have booked proper as, oh, Kenny's got flowers. He gave them back, though. He gave them back. Philip, how's it going? How's it going? Will be an excellent show tonight, but I don't have any faith. Ooh, I don't like it. We're keeping the hope. We're keeping the hope. Who's ready for Evolve? We're going to have to start covering Evolve on Wednesdays, Paul. Double duty. Maybe we'll do a split show. We'll do Evolve and Dynamite moving forward. We'll think about it. Wildcard, I think it's going to be Speedball Mike Bailey. Makes sense. It does. They've teased Mike Bailey. We've seen hints. You know, he is on his way. My assumption is maybe they would just bring him out at Collision. But Kenny Omega has a microphone, folks. I guess I'm a little excited for Shibata versus Ricochet. Yes, AD and AZ, welcome back. Jason, welcome back. So, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Jason, got you. I'm excited. Let's go. Brandon Barnes, welcome back. Sin, welcome back. Safik, good to see you. Richard Slipknot in the house. How you doing? Don't forget, folks, we are over on Twitch. We are four Twitchers away from our first Twitch milestone of 50. So make sure you go over to Twitch. Become a Twitcher. Join us on Twitch. Working on Friday, so won't be here. It's all right, Dale. You can always watch the replay. Plus, we will be here Friday night as well. AEW turning your favorite WWE wrestlers in Hulk Hogan. What? Is that a full sentence? AEW is turning your favorite WWE wrestlers in Hulk Hogan. Into? Welcome back. Kneepad Patrol is on the loose. Fallon, good to see you. Boston, welcome back. Paul, Denisha, Richard, got you. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm not the IWC. You are not the IWC. We are not the IWC. We are the WFU. As you deserve it, Chance Breakout. Kenny deserves more than this. I'm going to be straight with everybody. Kenny deserves more than he's getting. AEW really needs to follow that pay-per-view with a good show tonight. Again, there should have been stuff. The fallout of Revolution should have been advertised hard. Will Osprey will be here. Kenny will be here, which he is. Where are we going with this? Swerve Strickland, Moxley. Like you should be pulling us along. And I don't feel like we really got that this week. Mr. Noob, welcome back. Doesn't matter who it is. Either can talk enough to make me care. Fact. Hologram is parts unknown. True. MJF has fallen off. Bad booking, lack of good opponents, a little bit of rinse and repeat. So we're kind of, it's kind of dulled. Just followed you guys on Instagram, AD and AZ. We appreciate it. Follow us everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, Blue Sky, Threads, Discord. Where else are we? TikTok. Follow us everywhere, folks. Whoop, whoop. AEW Dynamite is a Save Mart Center in Fresno. Is in Save Mart Center in Fresno. It's a big arena. It looks big. It sounds big. It sounds echoey. What's up, Wesley? How you doing? I'm watching Evolve. That's an issue. I wonder how many people in the chat right now who can hear my voice are peeking in at Evolve. I'm really curious. Good evening, Ken. How you doing? How you doing? What's up, Bradley? How are you tonight? John is back with us. Always a pleasure to see you, John. I don't think Swerve is going to beat Moxley at Wrestling Dynasty. I think it's Darby. Yeah, but when's Darby coming back? Is it May? Are we guessing? And is Darby really the guy to carry the flagship? Why is Will Osprey not the poster boy for AEW? Why is that not a thing, guys? I can't be wrong on this one. All right, so Kenny cuts a pretty straightforward promo. Not much to it, guys. Okay. KJ, do you buy that Edge has Hogan-like ego as far as putting guys over? I just don't get that feeling. I actually do get that feeling, and I didn't because he's a good old Canadian boy. Maybe not. But ultimately, look what happened to Ricky Starks. Gets in an argument with Edge, never saw again. So maybe, look what happened at Revolution. It's like Christian got brought in just so the two guys with egos wouldn't be upset with each other. Jose, what's up, sickos? Let's go. Bruiser, welcome back. Keep that chat coming. Let's go. They're merging the LFI and Callis family feuds, apparently. But why? Oh, wait a minute. Here come the ops. Okay. Oddly interrupting Kenny. Shibata is in the tournament. It doesn't sound hollow to me. Thank you, sir. Hologram is Tony Eric Bischoff, Ray, June. Arthur, welcome. John, we got you. Wrestling Rants, welcome back. Bash 8, welcome back. Omega is in the house. Let's go. Brandon, welcome back. I see you, Mega. Waka is with us. Let's go. Brandon, good evening. Who else we got? I like it. I like seeing the new faces. Make sure you hit like, share, subscribe. Take this link, share it anywhere you talk about wrestling, folks, as we are the Wrestling Utopia. We are, as the Ops is getting a squash match, our buddy Vinny Pacifico. So if you're watching right now, after Dynamite tonight, Vinny Pacifico is in the ring taking on the Ops as one of the three-man local enhancement talent. Go check out my interview with Vinny. Big shout out to Vinny. Let's go. I will follow you back on Twitch. Let's go. Latest Evolve is live on Tubi. Yeah, I'm curious how many people are watching Evolve. Let me know. Spaz, what's up, KJ, brother, and chat? I'm working on my first solo pod in a while. No co-host tonight. Covering NXT at MSG and Sacrifice Preview. Should be up shortly where you vid and pod. Love you guys. Spaz, nothing but love, my friend. Hope you were doing well. Thank you again for the super chat. We greatly appreciate it. We really do. And again, keep it coming. Go check out Spaz. Go check out all Spaz content. He gives his channel a lot of love. I'd love to see us give some love back. You know who also deserves more? Hashtag we want her. Oh, Kyle. Kyle, you know it's true. I didn't even put this in the chat, guys. I'm not putting a poll up for this match because I think we're all going Ops. Ricky, welcome back. Evolve is great on Tubi. So are people Vinny on his face. Are people going to watch Evolve instead of AEW Dynamite? That's a very interesting question. Again, if you're a diehard AEW fan, Evolve means nothing to you. But if you're a WWE fan and you're trying to absorb all their content, what impact, if any, will Evolve have on AEW Dynamite's ratings? I'm not watching Evolve. Always got better things to do at the time. There you go. I'll catch it after the fact. What happened to Samoa Joe? What are you doing, TK? Again, another guy. This is what we keep talking about, Arthur. There is so much talent in this company. So many guys I want to see more from. And it's over. My buddy Vinny takes the pin. A 3-minute match to start the night off here tonight. Tax needed them, so Hook can need them. All right. Yeah, Samoa Joe's another guy. There is so much talent on this roster. If it just got put in the right places, if it got booked properly. Yes, let's go. As we go to the back for Ricochet. Harley equals go. Let's go. Sup, Arthur? How you doing? I think I got you already. Mr. Noob. I'm not watching Evolve. I'm watching Road Signs in Iowa. Shout out. Stay safe. Michael Spikes, welcome back. Ronan, want to know. Yeah, you better be want to know. 3-minute match, fans. But again, you just saw Vinny Pacifico in the ring taking on the Ops. Let me, after this show, go down below, go to our interviews, and we recently interviewed Vinny. Well, I wouldn't say recently, but Vinny was one of our last interviews. Big Ben is another one who's making headway out there. But go check that out. Vinny's a phenomenal guy. I'm looking at it after. Barnes makes sense. Thank you for that. What's up, Jake? How you doing? I mean, I'm interested to see Ref Jess on Evolve. So does Ref Jess pull you away from the Ops? or Ricochet. Like, are people more curious about what's going on in Evolve instead of, Hitchichero? I don't know. I don't know if it's got name value. Local talent squashed. Send Hook back to Ring of Honor. He was never there, Tom. As we go back to Revolution, getting highlights of MJF and Adam Page. Now we're getting the women's match. Moo Moo on my screen. Yeah, that was super quick. That's what she said. Boom, boom. Josh Alexander just showed up in Evolve. Yeah, not likely. We want Athena. Athena is in Ring of Honor Purgatory. I don't know who she upset, who she pissed off, but she is the only Ring of Honor champion that we don't see on Dynamite or Collision. She just relegated. So I'm curious if anyone out there knows when Athena's contract comes to an end. I'm curious. What do you know? What do you know? I don't know. But Athena would be interesting if her contract expires. I can't take Samoa Joe seriously anymore. You can't, because he's hanging around with Shibata and Hook. Hook gets made look like a badass when he isn't. Shibata is great. Shibata had something with that phone gimmick, but that went by the wayside. Once the fans started cheering for it, Tony stopped booking it. Who the hell is this group? Yeah, that's a great question. Evolve is not live. No, I know, but it's airing now. I get it. Harley Cameron for champion. Absolutely. They dropped the ball, Christopher. They made a mistake. And even if Harley didn't beat... Wait, did that just say... What did that say? Ladies and gentlemen, if you can hear my voice right now, what did that say about Moxley and Edge? Are they having a street fight? When? The winner will fight Swerve. When is the rematch happening? Athena will defeat Mercedes at All In Texas. All right, Smile Mark. We'll see. You got to actually bring her up and use her. And I don't think anybody's beating Mercedes in the next 2 to 3 years. We want Athena when y'all start speaking French. As I got Swerve on my screen. Hook's not a main guy. Hook is like a Dom Mysterio type of guy. Ref Jazz. Yeah, Hoochachero. Hoochie, hacha. As I got Adam Copeland and Swerve from the other night. Is that rematch happening tonight? When's it happening? Next week. Next Wednesday. Okay. Slow start. Absolutely. An uneventful start with not much. Like Kenny, his promo was a Kenny promo. It is what it is. Do we need a rematch? No, I don't think so. What would you do in the rematch that you didn't just do? And did they say it's a street fight? Of course it's a fucking street fight. I don't fucking know what we're doing. Swerve. Yes, he is. We did not need Edge. The worst match at Revolution gets an unexplained, unbuilt 2 rematch. Edge didn't. Why not open Dynamite tonight with Edge, who says this is bullshit? I demand a rematch. Have Moxley come out. Start this show with a little bit of energy. Start this show with a bit of excitement. Let me know if I'm wrong, folks. The street fight next week for the AEW World Title. Yeah, so and again, another street fight. Like fucking hell. Mox versus Edge fight next week in the AEW. So technically in the match at Revolution. Due to a technicality. Okay. So do that in a promo. Sell us on that rematch. But it was the worst part of Revolution. And we're going to run it back. Moxley Cope street fight next Wednesday. George likes it. Slow start. Absolutely chair. Welcome back. How you doing? Next week. Thank you, Tom. But ladies and gentlemen, we are on a commercial break. I will take a second to remind everybody out there that we are back tomorrow for TNA. Again, show TNA some love. We want to cover more TNA, but it requires you guys showing up and cheering for it. So make sure you're here for that. And Friday afternoon, we will be live. So keep it coming. We appreciate all the love, support. It's a crazy time in wrestling. We are on the road to WrestleMania. We are looking forward to all the shows coming up. The Wing Show's back next Thursday. WrestleMania trivia as Big Nick puts his crown on the line. Tomorrow night, it's going to be, or next week, sorry, not tomorrow. Getting excited. But yes, thank you. And again, guys, I'm not as critical as I sound, I'm offering suggestions. I'm not just saying boo. I want better. I think there is better. Open the show and sell the fans. Don't just tell us, oh, by the way, next week this is happening. Call Kenny's promo exactly what it was. Boiled chicken. Oh, 100%. It wasn't good. Daryl, welcome back. Nick got to be here next week, Wednesday, somehow possible. I don't know, my guy. It is his night to rest, so I have my doubts. Cope never got pinned. He deserves a rematch. Just wish they did a promo to set it up instead of just a random graphic. That's exactly it, my Mark. You got to sell us on the big stuff, right? We're not just getting John Cena, Cody Rhodes at Mania. We're getting stuff that builds to that fight. And this becomes the problem with Tony Khan. And Tony Khan thinks we're on a wonderful run. We're on another great run. Ding. But it's this constant belief that, oh, yeah, we're doing phenomenal. But you're not. As I got Moxley. Street fight next week. Yes, it is. Tyrell, what's good? How you doing? Clay Lewis, good to see Kyle, let's go. Will you guys be here for House of Glory or Maple Leaf Pro on Saturday? We will not be here this weekend. This is our last weekend to chill before we're into the thick of it. So we are going to be quiet this weekend, take a breath, and then we will be back on Monday for Raw in the afternoon. Too icy. I'll get to you in a second. Why are so many people in the background of John Moxley's pre-tape making fucking noise? Do better. All you're hearing is voices and echoes. What is this? I think everyone Tony Khan tries to do a story. He messes up by giving us random BS matches. And when he doesn't give a story, he gives us banger matches. I don't get why I can't do both. Again, this is what happened with Revolution, right? The build is weird. We talked about it with World's End. We talked about it a lot. Same thing with Dynasty coming up. It's just you just do things. You could have had Kenny come out tonight and say, I'm so happy to be the international champion. And then bring out whoever's going to, bring out his next challenger. Oh, yeah, Kenny, I don't like you. And now we're off and running. For the next few weeks leading up to Dynasty, you have a rivalry between Kenny and his challenger. But instead, we do tournaments because Tony can book matches. That's why the pay-per-views are good. But Tony can't book TV. Kylie Ray on Evolve. Shout out Kylie Ray. Let's go. Can I show up and cheer for it? You can do whatever you want, my guy. Riley Osborne versus Orla Mensa and Kylie Ray versus Zara Zakar. Some good matches. All right, Damien, keep me posted. Thank you, Ken. Not a great start. I agree. It's killing me, Smalls. We're saying boo. Yeah, there you go, buddy. And just so we can get the party started even more, hologram in the house. Oh, this just keeps getting better. We go from the ops and local enhancement talent to hologram. The fuck are we doing? What is happening? Are we mailing this one in? Tony knows that Dynasty is in like April 6th, right? Like, does he know, like, don't waste TV time? Actually book shit on your shows that make us want to pay $50 for a pay-per-view? Maybe book shit on your shows that you can get your numbers back up over 600? Maybe your key demo wouldn't be as low as it's ever been? What is happening? Yeah. What's up? What's up? What's up? Go Gators. Tony doesn't know how to get people excited for wrestling anymore, but people around Tony do. So maybe they should have a meeting. Maybe they need to have a heart-to-heart. Maybe they need to have a come-to-Jesus moment where everybody figures their shit out. What do you think about Chelsea Green defend WWE Women's United States Championship versus Sol Ruca on Tuesday? I think it's fucking great, Alan. I think it's really good. I'm a big fan of Sol Ruca. She's really coming to her own. She's developing fast. And I think as we got Hobbs in the ring, yeah, I will put this one in the chat. But yeah, I like it. Again, you put a shine on the women's division. You put a shine on Sol Ruca. You put a shine on the U.S. title. I like it a lot. Oh, wait a minute. Draglistico? What is happening here? Why are we putting this group? What the fuck is happening? All right, folks, let us know. Let us know who you're taking. Let me know who you're taking in this one. I don't even know why this match is booked. I don't know why anybody out there. I saw it today even. It made me kind of scratch my head. And maybe we're just different strokes for different folks. But like, so, I can't wait. They're doing Hoochie Chura tonight. Like, are people, anyone in the chat right now thrilled at a OC Hoochie Chura match? The same people that were like, oh, Penta's doing shit are going to cheer for Huchitero? What? Someone help me understand. My guy. Well played, sir. Those guys are busy in the background. Yeah, what is the fuck? How does this little upstart channel have better production than Dynamite? Help me understand. Kylie Ray got that one. Hologram. Who you taking? Who you taking? Who you taking? Moxley about to sell us the newest iPhone. Harley's funny. Harley's great. Harley Graham, let's go. April 5th, MLW Battle Riot. April 6th, AEW Dynasty, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. April 7th, WWE Raw, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Christopher, thank you. All the wrestling. Love it. I'm not asking if you think it will happen, but if WWE hosted an NXT TNA Noah Bloodsport even event, do you think it could fill MSG? I think anything, like if they, we just saw what NXT, I mean, if you want to fill like the big bowl at MSG, it's going to be a tough sell without the big stars. But what they did last night would work perfectly. NXT did it on its own. NXT and TNA has been great. I don't know how much Noah moves the North American needle. And Bloodsport's cool unto itself. But yeah, I mean, again, I think if you build it and if you have the excitement behind it and you advertise it properly, they can sell anything to anything at this point. Harlem Lewis versus Braxton Cole. Wow, those names are special. What do you think about? Got that one. Is Gale versus Keanu Carver right now on Evolve? Thank you, Damien. I'm not surprised AEW weekly shows have been terrible. Hannah, again, I thought they were okay to start 2025. The last couple have kind of fallen off. Tonight, I have no interest. Like, if I wasn't here talking to y'all, I'd be going to bed or finding something else to watch. Maybe I'd be watching Evolve. But this is a terrible start to the show. Like, the first 26 minutes of Dynamite is horrible. Coming off a big pay-per-view that a lot of people felt was a success. Why are we wasting Joe's time with his trios? Nonsense. Why? If you want Joe in a team, then cut out Shibata and build Joe and Hook to chase the Hurt business. Cut out Hook. As we go to pitcher, Tope hologram into a suplex. That was actually pretty cool by Brian Cage. Can they get Hobbs to do any other feud? No. Hobbs is just a flounder. Call him Flounder from now on. As folks, we're up to 86 likes. Let's get into triple digits. Let's get that live chat into triple digits. Let's go. Easily, if they don't restrict it too much. Fair enough. So far, I don't feel like they've done much to capitalize on the hype. Exactly. Really disappointing. If you were excited at Revolution Boston, I know you were. I know I was, outside of a couple things. And this is how you do it. Like the big main event, Moxley retains. You think you'd open the show with maybe Moxley? Why wouldn't you open the show with Copeland? Why wouldn't the show start tonight with "You think you know me"? Cope comes out and says, "This is bullshit. I should have had the title. That dipshit Christian got in my way, and I want a rematch." Moxley come out and say something like, "You're never getting a rematch. You don't deserve a rematch. I'm done with you." And then you have somebody, I don't know who, maybe Tony Schiavone, say, "Well, Tony Khan said we are going to run it back." But some type of story, some type of angle building off the pay-per-view you just had. Doesn't make any sense to me. Doesn't make any sense at all. You had a fluffy 3-minute promo by Kenny. Basically, like somehow this international tournament's the most important thing in AEW right now. Anybody else out there feel like it is, or that it should be? What have we done? They're trying to help evolve with how, yeah. They're merging Hobbs and Hologram's feud together for this match. But why? Richard? Was this advertised? It was advertised late, Hannah. There was only 4 things advertised prior to this afternoon. When I set up the show for tonight, we had MJF, Kenny, we had the 2 international tournament matches. Hologram and Powerhouse Hobbs for the win. That makes sense. What did the chat say? 66% Hobbs and Hologram. Cage Listico going 11, and nobody 23 because nobody cares. Hobogram, let's go. I'm not cheering for Hoochie Ha Cha Cha Cha. Why are we booking athletes on your shows, not as a one-off, but why are you booking them on the shows when you have talent that are under contract that you could be highlighting, utilizing, and helping build your brand? That is my question. Why are we getting Huchichero? Why are we getting Moo Moo on the pay-per-view? Why are we not helping the world? Why are we not helping the AEW world? Why are we not giving the AEW fan base legitimate quality? And we do have Harley Graham. Mortos, who will be out here later taking on the wild card. Big kick from Hologram. So is Harley going to hang out with Hologram from now on? What the fuck is a hoochie cherry? Yeah, good question. But guys, if you are a diehard AEW fan, and you can hear my voice right now, what is it? What are we doing? Why? Why are you booking people when you have people you could be booking instead? People that actually could help you build your brand, build your company. I don't get it anymore. And listening to Tony Khan do these media scrums where he's talking about the best TV he's ever done. Well, you said that last year, and you said it the year before. At some point, the story gets old, and people tune into other shit. And man, I mean, if they're losing viewers to Evolve, that's a fucking problem. Spaz again with the super chat. Thank you. How has being a content creator changed? How do you watch wrestling? I find myself watching through what I am going to say about this lens. I even do it with other TV and movies now. Hashtag content creator life. I think definitely more analytical. Definitely looking at the bigger picture. I think the big thing for me is always looking at, like I just explained with the Hoochie Chero and the Moo Moo, is I can't believe I'm saying these words out loud on a live stream about wrestling, by the way. Who are these people? But it's that, like, why are they doing this? It's everything for me is in context of why is this happening? And I think the big thing that really became very apparent to me, or something I became a lot more aware of, when I started creating content. Spaz, and it's a great question, by the way, to steal a line from Tony Khan. Powerbomb is the fans, like the watching the fan. I didn't really pay attention to Twitter or Instagram or people, like the discussion online. I very much just watched. I was just a fan. I still am. So that's been the biggest difference. Is like, okay, I like this, but why did it happen? Where is it going? What does it mean? But yeah, I think the biggest thing for the content side of things is just watching the fan bases kind of eat each other alive at times. That was a bit of a botch, and then we get a half a count. I don't know what the fuck just happened there. But great question, Spaz. And I mean, again, being a content creator is fun. It's just trying to stay on your toes. I thought that was a cutter. We're not sure. Running power slam. Cage back in the ring. Big clothesline. No tag. No nothing. The ref just waves his hands. This shit is bad. What a move. What a maneuver. What a maneuver. So Cage is on the apron, and welcome to AEW, where tag team rules don't mean shit. Nobody gives a flying fuck. Crowd's quiet. Cage gets pancake on the apron, hologram going up. Are there truly, I have yet to meet a hologram fan. Is there a hologram fan in the chat tonight? Anybody out there cheering for hologram? I love this guy. Harley Graham is more over than hologram. Hologram comes down but grabs his leg. I hope he's okay. And Dragalistico trying to slap the shit out of Hobbs to no avail. Kylie Ray next on Evolve. There you go. Former AEW talent, Kylie Ray. Evolve is just OVW back in the day, 100%. It is NXT level up. It is just another rung on the ladder, Chair. Like literally going from ID to Evolve to NXT to the main roster. It is a progress. It is a process, and they have it all set in place. Powerhouse Hobbs gets the win. So congratulations to Hobogram. The best part of this match was Harley Cameron. And some of the crowd cheers barely. Evolve is a good match. It's going here for the women right now. Is the match you're getting on Evolve better than the match I'm getting on AEW? Let me know. KJ, who do you think might challenge Tony Storm next? Oh, here comes Lance. Here comes Mark Davis. Where were you during the match? What is this? What does Hobbs have to do to get the fuck away from Don Callis' family? So now we have the Callis family are members of just yelling, randomly yelling at Hobbs and Hologram, who are walking away. As we go back to Revolution and the Hurt Syndicate, do all the main people on AEW have it in their contract that they do not have to work the Dynamite after a pay-per-view? What do you get that one? They always open the show with some random shit off a main event. Yeah, I don't get it. They haven't done. Damn, what was that word salad I typed? I have no idea, my guy. I'm trying to. All I do is read it. You guys put it in there. I do my best to decipher what's coming my way. Extra fluffy Kenny promo. Very fluffy. Alan, quit spamming. Yes, Alan, please take a break. Wendy Chu on Evolve. Wendy! I almost want to click over to Evolve to see Wendy. Jose, why is this the start to Dynamite after a big pay-per-view? We are officially 36 minutes into this show, and it has been, come on, let's be real, guys. It's not fucking good. Everybody that was here last night for NXT, even if you weren't here for NXT last night, you look at the show they put on NXT. And I know people are going to say, well, it was Roadblock, AJ. Still on a Tuesday night from 8 to 10 p.m. And you know that happened. You know what's going on with Cody, Cena, Seth, and CM Punk in a cage match on Raw. This is your bread and butter. This is not great, Tony. It is not. And again, I'm not just sitting here belly aching. I see what you're doing. and I offer some solutions to your bullshit. Now we go back to the Hollywood ending. Like, this is fucking brutal. This is like a Christmas fucking clip show. What the fuck are we doing? What is this? We went back to an interview that was taped on Sunday. Now we're going back to Mariah May and Toni Storm. Like, why don't we just fucking go back to the pay-per-view? We could just air the fucking pay-per-view on a Wednesday night. 38 minutes in. I don't want to hear shit from people saying all this great stuff. I love hologram. I fucking love hologram. Harley Harley in this angle is funny. Thank you, Richard. How is AEW so bad with follow-up shows after? Again, that becomes the question, Rants. But this has been multiple times. I mean, again, I just don't get it. We've done it before. We've had big events, big pay-per-views. Tony, and people are right. AEW, for the most part, give us really good pay-per-views because the booking goes out the window. You just have to let the matches happen. But we are getting a complete video package and a replay. I don't know what's next for Toni Storm. Is it Thunder Rosa? Is it Deonna Purrazzo? Is it who? Who do you guys think? Beast Mortos, distracted by Harley, is funny. Again, Beast Mortos is going to be on this show twice tonight. Did Tony give Moxley, Edge, Hurt Business, Osprey? Did everybody get the fucking night off? Like, did everybody get fucking the night off? What are we doing, Tony Khan? I love that. And thank you so much. Why is TK using Camille? Rumor is, and I can't confirm or deny this at this time, Kyle, but I have heard a lot of rumors saying that Camille has found her way out of the company. That's why she's not being used. Woo! Keep that chat coming. A dead company carried on the backs of good stars. I want this company to be good. I want it to be so good. I want it to compete. I want it to give good matches. I want their fans to stop being whiny, sniveling little bitches. I really do. This whole, well, Fletcher did it better. I can't believe it. Think about this, guys. Tommy Dreamer gives his 2 cents about the cage matches on Sunday and Monday. Then Bully Ray gives his opinion. There's literally people with 12 followers on on Twitch jumping on to tell a guy like Tommy Dreamer he's useless, washed up, a loser, an idiot, he's dumb. Well, they said that about Bully as well. They said it about Cornette. They say it about Eric. They say it about just about anybody that comes out with an honest opinion. One, stop getting mad about people's opinions. Everyone's got one. It's like an asshole. As I got Toni Storm, stitches in my lip, stitches in my head. And gloss in my ass. You snooty little bitches. Why is this glorified rampage? It's fucking bad. Ozzy's going to come out and help Riley. I'm sorry. This is, no. It, again, on any planet, any company, I don't give a fuck what the 3 letters are. This is one of the worst 40 minutes of a wrestling show that I've watched in 2025. By far. I am so fucking disappointed here tonight. It was well worth it. Again, the top of your women's division, you need to be feeding Toni Storm heels. Not heel matches, heels to have a rivalry with her. If you keep giving her good heels, we will keep cheering for Toni Storm. This is the best part of the show so far. This is a glorified collision. Recaps are important to people not watching the pay-per-view. I agree with that. But everything on this show so far has been a pre-tape, a reminder package, like all the shit that people criticize WWE. Oh, they show replays all the time. And that's what this is. Nobody's here live in the building. Hurt Business taped on Sunday. MJF taped some other time. Moxley pre-taped. Edge pre-taped. Everything's fucking pre-taped. Imagine you paid money to be in the building there tonight, and none of the people that you want to see are there. I would eat you like a lion. Ooh, down, girl. Wednesday was fun back in the day. It really was. That's how I started this. I loved AEW so much, I wanted to talk about it with people. I wanted to tell guys like Jim Cornette to fuck off. And the more I listened to Jim and the more I watched the shows, the more I was like, shit, I can't do that anymore. Pre-taped. Hashtag pre-taped. Hashtag pre-taped Dynamite. Thank you, Tony Khan. You're making me want to switch to another YouTube show, KJ. Get out of here. You can go switch. I'm not changing anything. Looks like I'll be finding something to watch a lot sooner than I thought. I'm turning this off. It's unfortunate. I don't want it to go off. I really don't. But my God, do we need something? Please give me Tony in a good feud. What's up, Polo? How you doing, buddy? Happy Wednesday. I agree with you all the way. Hope you got Gretzky pick I sent you. I might not have seen it yet, buddy. So Tony comes out, cuts a strong promo. Crowd sort of cheers. And Megan Payne. Good choice. I like this. There you go, Megan. Some positivity for your ass. I love to listen to your aunt. You've been talking to my aunt, eh? But everybody shut up and listen to Tony Storm. Facts. Stay away from my auntie, Paul. AEW pre-taped. Megan Payne, Tony Storm's good. That's good. As we go to commercial break. I do not feel sorry for Tony Khan at all. I wish I had a portion of his money and the ability to do what he's doing, just hand it to me like everything gift wrap. Like, you can help us with the Jaguars. You can help out with a soccer team. You can have your own wrestling company, son. I wish I was born into that. But just a son of a trucker. You heard me. KJ, I respect so much I want this show to be good approach, but I'm very immature and petty. I'm at the Ivan Drago. If they die, they die. And a lot of people have developed that apathy spaz. A lot of people have gotten to that point with Dynamite where they're just like, I don't know. I don't care. I'm just going to watch the other show. I'd rather go watch Evolve. For people who won't even really be on a main roster position for 3, 4, 5 years for some of them. Some may never make it, but people would rather tune in and get a match between Wendy Chu and Kylie Ray. I know that's not the match, but you get what I'm saying, right? And the nights like tonight and my lack of positivity is because I'm disappointed, because I'm struggling, because I wanted tonight to be good, because I gave Revolution high praise. I want to see them build on that, but they're not. How about Tony versus Athena? Athena is never getting out of Ring of Honor. I don't know why. I don't know what happened, but Athena is there. Is she stuck? There you go. We might have to start covering Evolve, watching Yellowstone. Shout out, buddy. Fight backstage. There's still another hour and 20 minutes of this. Great. Well, it can only get better, right? Megan Payne is an absolute beast and an absolute star. If they could plan out 3, 4, 5 months of Tony Storm, Megan Payne, there's a rivalry at the top of your women's division that makes your women's division stand out. Tony Storm, Megan Payne could go toe-to-toe with anybody in any company. Megan Payne is an absolute star. She's got a look. She's strong. She's huge. She'll fuck you up. She ain't messing around. This is good. They're rushing the Megan-Tony feud. Now, I thought that, Richard, but I wanted to kind of be positive with this. My only concern is, does Megan have to go over? But I like it. And I have to give them credit. I don't think they're rushing. It's what I've said about Will Osprey. Strap a rocket to his fucking back and send him up the chart. Megan, the same thing. There's no point Megan fighting Penelope or fighting, mid-card, lower mid-card, buried collision matches. Let Megan Bayne fight the champion. There's nobody in her league. She is good. So let her have it. Make her feel special. Oh, is Zeta Stone? Like Rosetta Stone? Holy shit. Oh, aujourd'hui. One day chew for Evolve. If TK would listen and strap a rocket to Willow. Willow should be making tons of money. By the way, who's the wild card, folks? Here we go. That's got to be Speedball. Did they get Brass Monkey? It's definitely Mike Speedball Bailey. Finally here, folks. We knew he was coming. This was the guess. Speedball in the house. I want them to get Funky Monkey for Speedball. But yes, Speedball versus Mortoast. Let's go. Let's go. Who's Mike Bailey? Speedball. We got more toast. Yes, Speedball Mike Bailey taking on more toast for as part of the international tournament, folks. I will remind everybody out there again, as we did expect this, but this is the tournament. Later tonight, we will have Hitchichero in action, but yeah, Orange Cassidy, Hitchichero. And then the Beast Mortos taking on the wild card, which is Speedball Mike Bailey. Welcome to Dynamite, sir. Please help us make it better. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Let me know who wins, folks. Who wins? We're getting Speedball chants from the crowd, waking them up a little bit. Do I even need to put a poll up for this one? I think we're all voting for Mike Bailey in a perfect world. Trying to stay positive. MDB, that is factual. God damn it, I hate auto spells. It happens, my guy. We the main roster to invade AEW right now. I think I get where you're going with that. I think there was a little bit of a typo there, but yes. Would you rather Tony versus Megan or Megan be the one who dethrones Mercedes? I don't have any problem with Megan going after the big title. Again, Mercedes is what Mercedes is. She might as well be a Nepo hire. She's never going to lose that belt. It's ridiculous. She's treated like an absolute fucking superstar, and she's not. But I will say, people, what am I right now? Who am I? I am 7 away from 100 likes on the stream. Make sure you click that like button. The crowd quiet. Yes, they are. As Mortos beheading Bailey. I need a drink to watch this. Yeah, no shit. I got Speedball. This should tear down the house. In 2025, if you're clicking through the channels, and let's just pretend Evolve is on normal TV. You see Evolve, you see two young wrestlers working, doing a match. Great. You click to the next channel, and there's a guy standing there with a bullhead. I don't know. I don't know if it works. Yeah, big Canadian superstar. I didn't realize how small Mike Bailey was for some reason. He's little. Mortos is huge. Was Speedball a better surprise over watching Josh Alexander? Is this even fair to ask? Yeah, I mean, Speedball, it's kind of cool. Yeah, Speedball. I like Speedball a lot. Again, good old Canadian boy. But Josh, to me, is on a different level. And I'm still not convinced that Josh is here. I don't know that Josh is a good fit for this company. He will be forgotten in 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah. Would they set up Speedball versus Kenny? Or would it be Ricochet versus Kenny? What's more likely? I got Speedball. Got that one. Speedball. Remember, folks, I do have the super chat, super stickers. I know I missed some of the comments, but I am doing my best as we go into commercial break. Speedball with the kicks on the outside. And if somebody could ask the wrestlers to please get in the fucking ring once in a while. And the people go mild. On the independent scene, Mike Bailey comes out to Funky Monkey. I kind of wish they were able to buy that and get their hands on that. Speedball gets to wrestle more Toast in his first match. How will his kicks to the face hurt him? MDB, it's a great question. And is more Toast the right guy for Bailey's debut match? I don't know. You guys decide. TK ain't taking the title off Mercedes till she breaks Jade's record. And that is facts, Antonio. Antoine, I lied. Jose, we get title changes on WWE TV. And then Tony does this on AEW show. And then I'll sit there and see this is what's happening online. And this is why we walked away from the IWC, guys. This is why we are the WFU. Fans tune into this show. And they watch it. And I'm sure some fans out there like it. I don't know what exactly they're really liking, but they like it, right? But because the other show's doing all this big stuff, they spend all their time on the internet not praising their company, shitting on the other company. It's a weird way to go about business. Like, again, if you are going out of your way to point out the smallest minutia of the other brand, you got to ask yourself, what is your company doing? We are officially almost at the top of the hour. We are 5 minutes away. So 55 minutes into this show. Great that we got Speedball, who's getting his ass kicked by Mortos right now. The best part of the show so far has been Tony Storm getting knocked out by Megan Bayne and Tony Storm's little promo. That was good shit. But what are we doing? What are we doing? Dear Tony Khan, please tell me why we should all watch your show. Michael Spikes, 2 former TNA wrestlers, superstars, battling on. That's facts. Mortos and Speedball, both coming from TNA. So maybe that's why they run this back. The 2 guys familiar with each other. Mike Bailey looks like a ventriloquist. Maybe he needs Harley Cameron. He looks like the ventriloquist doll, right? Battle of the former TNA stars. Yes, of course. At least this bull can get into a ring. Olay! Ricochet versus Kenny for sure. I think Ricochet versus Kenny is more likely. Yeah, it makes a little more sense booking-wise. Evolve was about 6.7 out of 10. A big step down from last week. Okay. Thank you, AJ. Thank you. I will check it out. I am curious to see where it's heading. But, again, I wonder how many people are tuning in to Evolve on a weekly basis. We might have to have it on my second screen. Josh will be good in NXT. Josh will be interesting. I think Josh works past NXT if he goes there super fast. There is an opportunity for him and Ethan Page, even like the recently where Ethan Page bumped into the Hardys and pointed out, like, I might have to take those belts from you. Very interesting, very intriguing. However, yeah, I don't know. I mean, ultimately, Josh is in that later part of his career. And I could see if the dub said, okay, we want you to go to NXT, and he wasn't really feeling that. And then he goes over to AEW. But I don't think Josh Alexander really fits the AEW mold very well. Speedball looking like the last dragon. Let's go. Speedball Mike Bailey for the win. I would say Kenny versus Bailey, but I think most likely Kenny versus Ricochet. Facts. Anyone hear anything about Danhausen? The guy just fell off the earth. He's still out there. I do believe he's no longer with the company. I do believe they cut ties. He had broke his leg at one point, came back from the broken leg. We had him pop up a couple times with Orange Cassidy and then just dissipated. And he's still out there. She will beat Athena. She is beating everybody. Tony Khan loves her. She is a made woman in AEW, just like some other names we see, including a John Moxley. It doesn't matter if it hurts the company or not. He doesn't give a flying fuck. But Bailey Del Martos, powerbomb in the corner. 2. I'd rather see Alexander join NXT instead of AEW. I feel like AEW would just ruin his career. Yeah, I mean, again, it just doesn't feel like a great fit for my money. I don't know, though. Minutia. Oh, Speedball rolling through. Popped up. Nice. You call it Samoa drop, buddy. Excalibur. Fucking hell, Excalibur. Spaz again, my guy. Thank you. First time I ever saw Speedball, it was him versus Josh Alexander in a world title match at Dynasty Wrestling in Mississauga. Shout out, buddy. The ring was in the parking lot because it was in the Don't Gather times. I think I remember that actually. Local guys, they've done a lot with Destiny Wrestling. They've done like Greek Town Wrestling a lot. So again, it's cool to see Mike Bailey on national TV like this. The crowd's not really into this match. I admit I don't really find myself super into this. Both men standing on the top of the rope. Wow. Avalanche press slam for a 2 count. But yeah, I mean, one of the best shows with Speedball was when Speedball fought Masha in Toronto, and they literally tore the ring apart. What are we doing here? That's always my question. Like, what the fuck are we doing? I only watch AEW KJ mad. I don't want to be mad. I want to be happy, vitamin happy-go-lucky KJ. But my God, this is fucking disappointing tonight. I was grumpy anyway, so fuck it. But we are an hour in to what is one of the most lackluster follow-ups to a pay-per-view I have ever fucking covered. It's fucking bad. Poor match up for Bailey. He likes Shabata. Holy shit. Hey, quick question. Is Mortos debuting tonight? Is this Mortos' debut on Dynamite? Oh, counter. Kick to the face. Oh, we're going to get the backflip knees. Oh, Mike Bailey looks like AC Slater. Let's go. MDB, that's funny shit, buddy. WWF had a guy in a bull outfit and couldn't get in the ring. Yeah, that is true. And Mike Bailey moving on in the tournament, folks. Speedball Mike Bailey with the W. Welcome to AEW. I will say he took a lot of, he got his ass kicked quite a bit, but he pulls out the win. He will fight the winner of, so he's going to be fighting Orange Cassidy next week. Mike Bailey coming into the company and losing to Orange Cassidy in this tournament would be fucking insane. Insane. As we go to the back with the Patriarchy, Christian, Nick Wayne, Kip, and Nick Wayne's mom, the biggest member of the crew. We need to run back. Harley is the most beautiful Cameron versus Monet. Again, they dropped the ball, Polo. They really dropped the ball. Mumu coming in, it means nothing for the company. Mumu's gone. It's the same thing that happened with Mina, right? Like you built the storyline between Mina and Tony and Mariah, but Mina's going off to Japan. So take Mina out of that story, put somebody that you have under contract in that story, and then it can carry through. You don't have to have all these gaps because she's got to go do Japan dates. So Christian's demanding his contract gets returned. Who can take down Oba? Josh is a guy that could go toe-to-toe with Oba. So Cope turned it into a three-way without Christian knowing. Christian wants a rematch. Christian wants his contract back. He was cheated. The Hardys still got it. You can't argue with that, Ricky. I mean, they know how to put on a match. They get it. The episode AC Slater found out he was mixing. Oh, fucking hell. You guys are killing me. Dave Meltzer complaining about oh my God, noob. I think now you're just trying to see how mad can KJ get in one stream. Wait, what? Wait, what? What in the living fuck? What are we doing? What are we doing? Nick Wayne turns on Christian and his mom steps in. That's actually funny. Nick Wayne and Christian have issues. Who cares? Does anybody give a fuck? The dude's mom literally had to try and defend him. How many world titles did your biological father ever win? Meh. Nice try, Christian. What is this? So the patriarchy is now falling apart, guys. Christian wants to be AEW World Champion. I'll get back to you, Mr. Noob, I promise. I'm just asking myself why my head hurts. Christian walks off, and the patriarchy is in trouble. Kip goes after Christian, and Nick Wayne is consoled by his mother, which makes him look like a real tough guy here at AEW. And just when it can't get worse, we go to the Lucha from Detroit, sitting at the desk looking like an asshole. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Becky. Look at this show. And now we go back to last Sunday again because nobody wanted to come to work on Wednesday as we are looking to talk to MJF. Mr. Noob, real quick about this. Dave Meltzer complaining about the too many kickouts. This is another example of the hypocrisy. And this is the guy that's leading that tribal watch wrestling with blinders. I don't care what's really happening in the world. You know, what I think is more important than facts. The facts don't give a fuck about your feelings. So figure your life out. Dave Meltzer continues to be an embarrassment. This is another example. That's why we have a fuck Meltzer shirt. Because fuck Meltzer. He is making no sense. He contradicts himself. He refuses to be honest. As here comes MJF. And it's fucking asinine. You watch Fletcher and Osprey. And I love that match. But look at all the kickouts. You watch fucking, what other matches do we have? Swerve, Ricochet, kickouts left, right, and center. Yes, there was a lot of kickouts in that main event. But how fucking dare you? How fucking dare you? And the blind sheep that just bleat behind him echo his shit. Oh, yeah. Now, fuck off. It's bad. Why won't people stop listening to Dave Meltzer? Honest to God, he is simply a man who developed a crush on some of the AEW wrestlers. And he won't hurt the feelings of the people he has an emotional crush on. He is like a little girl or a little boy that just has a crush. And he can't see any of the bad. MJF in the ring calling everybody dumb, ignorant losers. Nick Wayne turning, apparently. Alba versus Ricky Saints, stand deliver. Possibly Christian got choked after being that's wild. Christian is delusional. So let me get this straight. Cope, who didn't lose the title, is getting a rematch, but Takeshita doesn't. Fact. So we are now 7 minutes after the hour. You went to the top of the hour with Christian beating up his child and what it looked to be fucking child abuse in the back, followed by MJF. So we are over an hour into this shit, and it's not getting any better anytime soon. We hate Dave as much as UKJ, but we can't stop Meltzer. It's the fucking weirdest. And people like Cultaholic out there that quote this guy who's just talking out of his fucking ass blows my mind. Do better, be better. All of you. Stop quoting him. He's saying things so you will quote him. He has no sources. He has no respect. He has no dignity. He has no integrity. He has nothing to offer anybody. He's become an embarrassing, old, creepy man. Facts, and I don't give a fuck what anyone says. So here comes Hangman. No, that's a Hurt Business. MVP coming out to have a talk with MJF, who was boring the crowd. Yes, it is. I agree with that. AEW kicks out good. WWE kicks out bad. To me, the diehards and the Meltzer faithful are the epitome of everything we whine about, we're actually doing. But when you do it, we don't like it. Right? Like, it's fucking hilarious. Oh, they just go out of their way to hate on us. No, y'all are going out of your way to hate. Y'all are hate watching. Y'all are nitpicking. Y'all are doing everything you can to find every little bit of mistake from the other company. This ain't it. Was Dave Meltzer at home right now enjoying Dynamite? Hey, Uncle Dave, how's the show going? I don't fucking know. Why does MJF still have the ring? Because he'll always have the ring. Breaking news. Dave Meltzer just gave an entire AEW roster 5.5 stars just for showing up tonight. As we get MVP chants. What is this? I'm really not sure what this is. I've been petitioning Alexis. Everybody needs to boycott Meltzer. If you see somebody like a cultaholic putting out quotes from Meltzer, don't like it, don't retweet it, don't follow it. Literally, we are the WFU. That is the epitome of the IWC. As they're hugging. How you doing, man? How you been? What is happening? Somewhere in the world, Nick just put on his scarf. Could be all that he's wearing right now. It is his night off, folks. Visualize that bad boy. Hashtag pre-tape. Dale, you got it. This is one of the most disappointing follow-ups to a pay-per-view I have ever covered on this channel. Hashtag pre-taped. Another pre-tape. Kiwan got it. Cope and Christian back together. Either it's going to reek of awesomeness or it's going to reek of Tony Khan's horse shit. Good guess. Your guess is as good as mine, my guy. I have no idea how this is going to work out. Here's MJF. MJF is pissed. What's everyone's thoughts on wearing sunglasses indoors? MVP, maybe the only fellows that can make it look good. It's a bold statement. You got to have a whole lot of nalgas to fucking go that route. MJF is darker than MVP. He is all kinds of fucking orange tonight. Wait, KJ, this might get MJF a new refresh, a new character. Hold on tight, Arthur. I am curious what's happening. If you are just tuning in, MJF is in the ring with MVP. MVP is giving us a history lesson on his relationship with MJF. Oh. Yeah, it's bad. Back to watching Evolve. Isn't Evolve like 55 minutes? Is Evolve done now? Like, yeah. Still watching Yellowstone. I admit I finished Yellowstone, my guy. You'll enjoy it. Another great episode of Evolve this week. Thank you, Damien. I appreciate you letting us know. Rhea and Bianca crash out, and Io telling them to stop killing her vibe was more entertaining than this show. Misfits, I agree, man. Like, and again, this is where I get really curious because I see fans jumping on these comments or these clips. Oh, this is stupid. Rhea sucks. Io's not good. And then I got to watch this shit. Again, if you and I are equal and if you want to have verbally go back and forth about the goods and the bads, the pros and the cons, fine. But when you are championing absolute garbage and then shitting on something that's cooking like fuck right now, come on, man. Be better. MJF, part of the Hurt Syndicate. Let's go. That doesn't work for me, brother. That doesn't work for me, brother. The best part of this show so far, an hour and 13 minutes in, the best part of Dynamite tonight is no Jericho so far. That's been the best part. He's like fucking... They fear the Hurt Syndicate. MJF is a PG heel. MJF joining the Hurt Syndicate. I'm waiting to find out. MJF went from being one of the best heels in the heels to just a complacent mid-card mess. It's rinse and repeat. And again, in order to have a really good villain, you need really good heroes. You need really good baby faces. Him to fuck with people that you love. And that's what's lacked. And if everybody's a tweener, your company is as good as fucking dead. Dude, my fucking heart gonna explode if I keep drinking Red Bull. Though I do recommend watermelon. Hashtag not sponsored. This is actually legit good MVP right here. This is what he needs. The crowd's kind of out of it. I'm curious though. However, okay. MJF reminds me of a Disney villain like Max Keeble. Facts, right? MJF's story is like the story of a lost puppy in the woods from Billy Madison. No, we are all stupider for having listened to it. And I don't, does that fit? What do you guys think right now? If you're watching me right now, what do you think of MJF in the Hurt Syndicate or involved with the Hurt Syndicate? That's one of the funniest things, Jose. And MVP just walks off. The crowd doesn't make a fucking sound. Crickets in the fucking building. And MJF confused and looking at the business card. So here's my question. If they're recruiting MJF and he joins, great, fine, I guess. But if he turns them down, how does it play out, Tony? How's the booking work here, Tony? I don't get it. The storyline about fear, anything you can do, I can do better. MJF to the Syndicate, yeah, I guess they're teasing it. I can't imagine how MJF is going to fit in the Hurt Syndicate. Probably more, maybe. I got the golden ticket. As ladies and gentlemen, we go to a commercial break. So I will take a moment to tell everybody what we're up to here at the channel. But tomorrow night we are here for TNA Impact. It's going to be a good one, as you see on the screen. Tag match. Joe Hendry will be in action. A lot more going on as well. We are live at 7:45 p.m. tomorrow. Going to be a fun one, folks. Make sure you tune in. We're trying to cover more TNA on Thursdays, but it requires you guys, the fans, to show up and blow up this chat tomorrow. Have fun. Be here. Support TNA. And then Friday in the afternoon, we go live 1:45 p.m. I will say again, 1:45 p.m. Eastern time. We go live. The WWE is in Barcelona, and we have Randy Orton taking on Carmelo. We got B-Fab taking on Charlotte. Cody's in the house as the European tour begins. We will be live in the afternoon. We're going to watch SmackDown together. We're going to have a lot of fun. If you can't make it, watch the replay when you get home. But on Friday night, we are going to be here for TNA Sacrifice. The one benefit of this early SmackDown is we can show up and just watch one pay-per-view. So be here, enjoy it all. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. And somebody tell Paul to stay away from my auntie. But yeah, we're looking forward to it. Next week, same thing. Monday, Friday, European shows as we go to Brussels and beyond. And all week long, we got more coming your way. Revolution is gone as we head towards Dynasty, April 6th. We got WrestleMania, Stand and Deliver, Sacrifice, so much coming your way. And we're going to be here for as much as we possibly can be, folks. Make sure, like, share, subscribe, share with all your friends. We are growing fast, and we want to continue to hit our milestones. We want to hit 10K by WrestleMania. So be a friend, tell a friend. Facts. OC versus yeah, what a fucking show. We are now an hour and 20 minutes into this show, and I could not give any less of a fuck. Oh, it's definitely like this is one of the worst episodes of 2025 of any wrestling company. MLW's out there putting on better shows than this. Absolute trash. Max got his ass beat to lose that card. I see it happening again. Max Caster's in the ring. You are looking live at the best wrestler alive. That's not really creative. If he doesn't like Bobby Heenan, I'm fine where he's not directly associated. Max pitching his t-shirts on shopaw.com. Hashtag not sponsored again. Who do you think wins all these matches and then fights in the Fatal 4-Way next week to determine who fights Omega at Dynasty? Is it a Fatal? Wait. Time out. Are you sure that's how they're doing it? Is that how they're doing it? That can't be how they're doing it, right? Oh, it is a Fatal 4-Way. So they're not even going like semi-final. Oh, are you sure? That is garbage. So Max is trying to get the crowd to cheer for them. They are slightly booing now. Yeah, I don't get what the fuck this company is doing. So you're going to get Speedball, Orange Cassidy, Ricochet, and Mark Briscoe. That should be a fun Fatal 4-Way. Should be a really fun Fatal 4-Way, no? Max, bro, you lost to Jay White in 2 seconds. Yeah, again, this is like the running gimmick. Oh, Caster's not happy. As here, what? Takeshita? This is awful. Takeshita in the house. Was TK Highwind booking this segment? No. Know how Tom? High people are creative. This show lacks all creativity. If Tony Khan was high when he made this, it'd have a little creative flair. Why is Takeshita here? This is cringe. Who wrote Max Caster's angle? I think it's punishment for him being a knob. Yeah, I thought it was semifinals final. So fucked. This way, your brand new guy like Speedball can lose without taking a pin. This is awful TV. Boo. This is the fucking mid-card of all mid-card nights. Yeah, bro. Boston, I'm with you, my guy. And I know you get really excited for Dynamites on Wednesdays like I do, and we really hope it goes well. But this isn't it. There you go. Knocked him out. Oh, Takeshita scoops him off the mat. So Takeshita, who's in the Callis family, who's been a heel for months, loses his belt, shows up, and is now getting cheered by the fans because he's beating up a dick that nobody likes. Blue Thunderbomb. You suck when the crowd won't even boo you. They don't give a fuck. This is just, if I would be at the fucking box office right now asking for my refund so I could go the fuck home. Any day of the week. Any day of the week. And that's not me being cocky. I don't know anything. There's so much better experts out there. I'm just some dude that likes wrestling and likes talking about it. But my God, I am confident enough in myself that if you gave me 2 days, not even, but let's say 2 days to plan, you give me the job on Monday, I guarantee you by Wednesday, it's better than what we're watching right now. This is fucking embarrassing. As we go back to Revolution, as we are highlighting, oh my God, Chris Jericho taking out Gravity. Chris Jericho needed a fucking bat. The man needed a baseball bat, a bat to beat up Gravity and friends. We keep saying that. They just keep burying it deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. They want Max in the 7th fucking realm of hell. As we go back to this angle where Bandito gets kicked, and then their children came into the ring. Why isn't this on Ring of Honor? I just finished saying the one good thing about this show is no fucking Jericho. But here's Jericho cutting a fucking promo about Gravity. Who likes this shit? Who? If you're watching right now and you're enjoying Dynamite, I would love to hear your opinion. Who is this for? Who are these sickos that apparently like this garbage? It was his sister and his mother. Do this on Ring of fucking Honor. Max is a good jobber. He is. Nobody likes him. People love watching him lose. Takeshita was international champion 4 days ago. Yeah. And a heel with Callis. So why is he beating up the guy that nobody likes? How has he got the mask like that? Is Gravity's head in the fucking mask? Last time Jericho tried to get... Never mind. There was a head joke in there, but I'm leaving it alone. Trey having a laugh. You would want to face... Keyshawn gets it. It doesn't take a fucking genius. Like, Max is getting booed or trying to get booed. Send out somebody good so the fans cheer when he gets beat up. You send out a heel. But here comes Willow. My God. So the main event. So Orange Cassidy is going to get his 3rd main event since returning. I think that's 3 main events in 4 weeks. Who the fuck is Tony Khan booking the show for? Who? What are you doing? Help me understand. Somebody go out on the internet and find all the AEW trolls that you can find. Bring them here. I want to know. I don't get it. Apparently, I'm not on the right type of drugs because I don't get this shit. Chair, I'm in that neighborhood. I really am in that neighborhood. This is one of the most disappointing shows I've ever covered. This is fucking embarrassing. It's an insult to the fan base. It's an insult to the people that paid money. This is a fucking joke. This whole Max Caster nonsense is so effing corny. Get him off television. Wrestling Rants, I do agree with you. To me, it's another example of if Max Caster did this gimmick and it built to a babyface shutting him up, but then led to like a little bit of a rival, like whoever the babyface is that comes out and beats up Caster. The following week, that babyface has a match. Caster shows up, fucks him up. Now him and Caster are mad at each other. You build Caster up as a heel. You build the babyface up as the guy that hates Caster. Simple. Booking 101. What are we doing here? Love the crowd. Shut the fuck up. I don't know who they were directing that at. After Dynamite is over, someone should take Tony behind the woodshed. If Tony's booking ability was a racehorse, it would be a glue stick. This is giving Raw After Mania 2023 vibes. Facts, bro. And not even, like, in all fairness, at least that show had a good amount of the stars still on the show. Show sucked, but where everybody, Edge, Moxley, all the key people from your show were in pre-tapes tonight. Hashtag pre-tape Dynamite. Worst Dynamite 2025. They really fumbled the Dynamite after a great PLE. They really did. Fucking wide right. The best wrestler alive, Max Caster, is better than this. Again, there's something there because he's irritating, because he's arrogant. Penelope with the drop kick on Willow. I didn't even put a poll up, guys, because I honestly don't give a fuck tonight. This is, honestly, I'm not, I'm fucking really fucking annoyed by how bad this is and how disappointing it really is. But I will put a thing up and we'll make some jokes. I don't even care about nobody. You guys can vote as we go to picture in picture. What else we got? I'm not going over 6. I'm not going over 5. What a waste of time for Max. Yeah. Why are they not booking Bowens? Bowens got injured, I do believe. New Japan Pro Wrestling should take Takeshita full time. They know how to use him better. Misfit Takeshita is, I agree with you. Put him anywhere but here. Like, again, he's just fucking, he's not worth it. I mean, like, what they've made him into is not worth it. So Max Caster left his group to be a singles jobber. Yes, I feel like they're punishing him for being an asshole. Exactly, MDB. Why is there a rematch between Moxley and Cope next week in Dynamite in a street fight? You think the people on the show would show up tonight and make that a part of the show? Maybe there's an opening segment where Copeland says, "I'm not done with you." Maybe there's a match for Moxley versus whoever at the, or just, I don't give a fuck how we do it. But there's 900 ways to get this match done. But 2 pre-tapes, fuck it. Jericho. If Tony Khan isn't going to try, if Tony Khan isn't going to care, how the fuck are we supposed to? Anybody? How are we supposed to give a fuck about this? There was a comment from Mega I wanted to click on. But thank you for the super chat for an alternative most recent episode up now. There you go, Spaz. Go check out Spaz. Give him some love. Kid, you kept me on. Eco, you haven't missed anything. Nothing has happened. The show sucks. The show's been subpar. The show's been weak. I don't get it. Yes, Dale. Comment of the night goes to Dale. See what happens. Oh, yeah, I fucked that up. I jinxed us. Gravity, fucking gravity. Yeah, that's my fault, guys. That's my bad. That's on me. Yeah, you're right, Misfit. I fucked up. I take it back. Jericho must be having, yeah, no, he does. No. Yes, he 100% does. They've hung out together in the wee hours of the morning when, I don't want to say that TK can get a little ditty, and it's only speculation, not accusation, but my God. It's getting close. It's getting close, Jose. This is bad. I can't take this shit. Why is the rematch between? I got that one. Where is Mega's comment? The fuck happened to Anthony Bowens? I think he got hurt. I don't know if he's healed up, but I think he got injured. You can hear a pin drop. Yes, you can. Where was? Love that promo. What promo? Producing 5+ hours of TV is an exhausting job and it wears you down over time. This is why promotions typically change bookers every year to 18 months. The show needs a fresh set of eyes. Yeah, that's never going to happen. And you hear the interviews. You hear Tony Khan on the media calls and in the media scrums. He thinks he's killing it. And nobody around him is willing to sit him down and say, no, you're not. Not everybody can be wrong, guys. Not every pro wrestler that used to wrestle that thinks AEW shit is wrong. Not every podcaster that shits on it is wrong. Not everyone's just got a vendetta. Tony Khan made a comment in the media call the other day of like, clearly the people who criticize aren't watching. Well, Tony, I'm here every fucking Wednesday. As I spit when I talk, but I'm here every fucking Wednesday. Tell me I'm wrong to my face, sir. I challenge Tony Khan to show up and talk about it. Oh, yeah, as always. Crowd is fucking dead. Mega, I think you made a comment about another stream saying that this was a plus show. Go back over to that stream if you like their positivity. That's fine. But beyond that, go over there and say the Wrestling for Life says you guys are fucking dumb. If Tony doesn't understand that Face should be up against Max, he doesn't have a clue. Or else he would have sent Takeshita out there. Jose, I see you. I see you, Jose. And it's right. It's just a rumor, sir. Even JD's pissed. Yeah, JD should be pissed. And I will. The only thing I'll say about JD is I give him credit for finally turning and finally giving in and finally being honest about the product. I know he acts like he's the first one to do it. I know he acts like he's the only one that's doing it, but he missed the boat and he was late to the party. But nonetheless, at least he's being honest. At least he's being honest. Now, Raw has been one of the best shows since moving to Netflix, so that is false. Jericho promo was fucking garbage. And even if Jericho's promo was good, it's about gravity. This is a show where we've had Mortos twice, hologram. Gravity gets a promo cut on him. And the main event is Hoochie Gaya. What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? Megan to help Penelope. Why? After I got to spend the weekend with so many of the best AEW stars, to see this shit today, it really hurting my soul, KJ, and I'm drinking damn watermelon Red Bull too. Shout out, my guy. And I think that's what you see here tonight. You guys watch me every single week. Tonight, I've done nothing but be pretty much, negative Nancy about a lot of things here. But it's because I was excited. I really liked Revolution. I didn't like the main event. I was honest about that. But overall, I gave Revolution a really nice score. Willow gets the win, by the way. I gave Dynamite a really good score. I really did. Revolution. So all week, I'm setting up things for today, and I can't wait to come on and talk to you guys about Dynamite. What's going to happen? Oh, wait. Forward with a chair and the softest, shittiest chair shot I've ever seen. There's something different about Ford. And here comes Statlander. Statlander decimates Penelope. Goodbye, Penelope. And Stat and Willow are trying to reconcile. To do what? If they make up. Megan Bayne. The MVP of Dynamite tonight, Megan Bayne. Nice. Let's fucking go. Rock took his soul. So Tony heard all the criticism of Pockets opening the show, and to fix that, he puts him in the main event. Here's the fucked up thing, Mr. Noob, on the other side of that coin. Think big picture with me. Orange Cassidy is about to main event 3 of 4 Dynamites, right? But he was on the Revolution pre-show. Anybody see a problem with that? Anybody struggling with that mindset? Well, how is he the fucking main event of every weekly show, but didn't even make it onto the fucking pay-per-view? Officially make it onto the pay-per-view. You had him on 0 hour in a nothing 6-man tag, but he's the main event of Dynamite. And just when I thought the show couldn't get any worse, this is so fucking bad. She got kicked in the throat. Oh my God. Her shutting up altogether might be a benefit to the company. Every PLE, people say AEW can build off this, and immediately they go back to 2 garbage. Kid Rivos, yes, I've been here many Dynamites. As Billy Starks is back, they agreed to no physicality as they are setting up Billy Starks and Mercedes Moné, and I don't understand. Billy Starks, who has been unsuccessful at ever getting the belt off Athena, is now going to fuck with Moné. But again, it's Moné and her personal writer, Pepper Potts, that get all the creative control, and Mercedes handpicks handpicks Billy Starks. She doesn't want to go against other good wrestlers. She doesn't want to get embarrassed. Her ego's so fragile that she can't live up to being the star she thinks she is by getting in there with other stars. So she finds lesser than. Megan help. Nope, didn't happen. What a pro. I don't know what happened there. Billy Starks wants to be a champion, as this is like a. What are we doing, guys? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's happening, Philip. This just keeps getting worse. I'm like, this can't get worse. Here comes Jericho. This can't get worse. Here's Mercedes. It is currently 20 minutes to 10 on my clock. And we get a horrible Mercedes segment. And then what? The main event is OC coming up next. Tony's in the ring. The crowd is dead. Oh, she's great. Will Osprey! Finally! The absolute heart and soul of AEW. Will walking with a limp. Yeah, apparently. AEW is almost becoming a parody of wrestling. AEW is almost becoming a parody of itself. AEW is becoming everything it hated, everything it stood against, everything that caused the creation of AEW. AEW is slowly becoming the bad booking, the 50-50 booking, the nonsensical booking, the childishness, the silly over-the-top shit. It is becoming everything the fans hated from the Fed. Tony Khan is becoming VKM more and more every day. It is not, forget WWE. Let's pretend that WWE doesn't exist. Let's pretend that no other company in wrestling exists. It's just AEW. AEW compared to old AEW, it's not even close. It's not a fair comparable. And even Tony admitted that recently. Oh, we were doing really good shows going into Revolution, the very first Revolution. And I want to get back to that. And I got to say no to people. Well, if this is what Tony's going to do, if he's taking full control of this company or full control of the booking, we got a problem, folks. Because this is atrocious. We all know where this is going. Moné beats Stark at Dynasty Yawn. Maybe, like, is there any way that Moné gets, like, Starks leads to Athena? Yeah, no shit, eh? Wardrobe malfunction everywhere. Sorry, KJ, that just gets me as a Yoshi fan. What does? I never experienced old AEW. It was good, man. It got me back into wrestling. I had given up on wrestling. I was just a casual fan. Check in once in a while, see what's up, see what's new. Hated it. Boring. And then they did a press conference. And they were going to start this new company. And it was going to have the best tag team division we've ever seen. And it was going to bring in names of Chris Jericho and guys like the Penta Brother, the Lucha Bros. They were going to bring in all this talent that wouldn't get a chance or couldn't get a chance in the WWE. It was going to be new and different and revolutionary. And I believed them. And I was there for it. I've been there for every minute of it. Someone the other day when I criticized AEW said, well, clearly you don't watch. I've watched every fucking minute of it. And I don't get the regression. 2023 was worse than 2022. 2024 was worse than 2023. And 2025 off to a decent start, but we're not heading in a good direction right now. Why is Osprey bigging up Fletcher? Because they had a great match. I don't mind that respect, but he lied to his woman. The crowd is cheering. He said he wasn't going to do anything stupid off the cage. He did. The British accent yapping. Yes, bro. Yes. Will Osprey wants to be the guy. He needs something around his waist. Let's fucking go. Sponsored by NyQuil. Fuck. Maybe. When does he call it now? Well, you already set up a number one contender for Dynasty, so what does he do? Texas. So Will Osprey is selling us for a match in Texas. So they've teased Kenny Okada, Texas. Now Osprey, Texas. They're in July. What are we going to do? Fuck and all until July? No story, no build, no angle, no rivalry. Just, I want to fight July 12th. March, right? We're in March 12th. That's July, March, April, May, June, July. What are we doing between now and then? So Will Osprey essentially telling us he is going to fight for the world championship. He didn't earn it in a match. He wants it, so he can have it. So Kenny's having nothing matches. So now you have sitting. Wait, what? Yes. Osprey needs to be the face of this company. Yeah, I'm going to call my shot for 4 months from now. Cancel Colt Moxley 2 and do Osprey Mox. Fuck Mox. Give up. I just want to see the world title back. Does anyone even remember what the AEW title looks like? Fuck my life. But Will Osprey comes out, cuts a decent promo. But my God, it's bullshit. That should tell you Swerve ain't winning shit. If Moxley is the AEW champion from now till July, this company might, I don't know what they're going to fucking do. That is going to kill people. You are going to murder your audience as we go to the back with Jay White. Jay White doesn't even get to come out and do a promo. Why? How did Jay White become everyone's biggest fucking cheerleader? After this promo, 100 tickets. Yeah, okay. Why you call your show? Yeah, it's fucking weird. 4 months. Why can we not build, guys? Like I said, if what they've shown us is true, they teased Kenny Okada for All In July. Okay, we did that in February. So Kenny wins the belt, predictable. Now, like Nick said at Revolution, Okada's got a belt, Kenny's got a belt for belt at not Dynasty, not Double or Nothing. So what Tony Khan is telling me as a fan, don't waste any money on my company until July. Double or Nothing doesn't matter. Dynasty doesn't matter. Anything else in between doesn't fucking matter. We are building for July. Jay White should have signed his name on the contract on Sunday. That would have been cool. I was waiting for Jay White to screw Edge, which would have been better. But again, Tony and I don't think alike. Dull as a fucking butter knife, buddy. I've seen sharper spoons. Wasn't Darby supposed to be the one who dethroned? Yes. So Tony writes a story where Darby's going after Moxley and then just put pause on it because Darby wanted to go climb a mountain. Does anybody know if Darby's currently on the mountain? Is he tweeting from the mountain? Like, to me, I don't get it. Don't start the story if you can't complete the story. Just like Mina. But I can't believe. I honestly cannot believe. And by far, one of the most disappointing things I've ever covered. That after Revolution on Sunday, the main event of Dynamite tonight is Hitchy Chero or whatever the fuck versus Orange Cassidy. I don't get it. Who is this for? Who is this for? This show boring is an understatement. Not only is it boring, it's fucking stupid. It is backwards. It is fucking dying. This main event signifies how dull this episode is. If you are one of the AEW fans out there criticizing or trying to find criticism in Seth Rollins versus CM Punk as a main event in a steel cage on a Raw, and then your favorite company main event Hickory Dickory Dock versus Orange Cassidy, how do you even justify that? How does any mark out there justify the comparison? How? Last night, the main event on NXT was Julia versus Stephanie Vacour for both belts in a great match. But the fans that love this show and only this show, how the fuck do you justify this? And how could you even consider criticizing anything the other company does? Anybody got a theory? Anybody have an idea? Anybody disagree with me? Anybody out there thinking I'm fucking making shit up or I'm talking out of my ass or that I'm incorrect? Because how the fuck do you have the balls, the arrogance, and the ignorance to criticize any other wrestling show? Actually, I'm going to look something up real quick, but how do you criticize TNA? How do you criticize MLW? How do you criticize NXT, WWE, fucking Unit, GC, pick a brand, pick an acronym. How do you get away with the balls to insult any company's booking when your main event is Hickory Dickory Dock versus Orange Cassidy? Ryan, I appreciate you. 2 nights follow-up from Revolution has been a bit of a letdown. As we got Adam Page in the back, where's he going? Was he even on this show tonight? Oh, he bumps into MJF. KJ, you spoke for everyone in this chat room. Thank you, Kenny. Listen, I just speak from the heart as a wrestling fan. Some people out there think it's criticism or negativity. Tonight it is criticism. Tonight I am disappointed. I'd much rather be out here, guys, having a laugh, joking around. This man fucked up my buzz. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Raw saw Punk and Seth in a steel cage. NXT saw a double title women's main event. Tonight is a first round tournament match with OC and a CMLL signed talent. Just like Momo, how does booking all these people from these other companies that come and go help you build your brand? Tony Khan, this isn't about your dream matches. This isn't about what you get off to. This isn't about your kinks or your likes and dislikes. This is about your fans, the people that pay money, the people that watch your shows week in and week out. That's what this is about. When we all start cheering for Harley Cameron, she disappears from TV. We all start cheering for Wardlow, disappears from TV because you protect your fucking favorites because of the soft egos in that building. And you get a guy like MJF, pure talent, a heel to his core, you fuck that up. Moxley's been hiding your world title. The AEW world title has been hidden from the fan base for months. This isn't about you, Tony Khan. You talk one way and you act another. You act like it's all about the fans. You act like everybody loves your shows. Well, I am a day one AEW fan, and I've had just about enough of shows like this one. This is embarrassing. This I can't justify to my friends of why I watch wrestling. Oh, sit down. Watch this great show with me. This is why I love wrestling. I can't do it. I can't do it. You got men running around with scissors. You got other guys with blowtorches and fucking flamethrowers. You got fucking nonsense happening left, right, and center. Guys bleeding for no reason. And then you got this clown. Well, it speaks for itself. MJF with the super tan. Imagine you have Lashley, Shelton, and Joe, and Shelton and Lashley are tag champs, and Joe in a trio tag team. Why aren't we getting Shelton and Takeshita or Joe and Lashley? Again, I actually gave Tony some love, some compliment, and we got Jade. I guess I'll put it in the chat. Oh, I still have the old fucking poll up. That's how off my game I am tonight. Let's go. No, I can't put a poll up, guys. I'm not putting a poll up. Is anyone out there predicting Hitchichero is going to win? Thank you, Dale. But yeah, I gave Tony credit. Bobby Lashley and the Hurt Business realistically would steamroll the entire company. So you put them over in the tag team division and you give them something to do. Do I got JR on the main event? Shut the fuck up. And why are they talking about Hall of Famers? This is the first ballot Hall of Famer. Are you talking about the WWE Hall of Fame? And here comes Hickory Dickory Doo. Hangman already won the big one, MJF. If that segment was made to have Nick Wayne look tough, then Mother Wayne comforting her son was the perfect touch. What the actual fuck? Rant. The fact that his mom is there every week, it's like fucking it's like almost famous of like, don't do drugs, Mom. Like, that's what it is. It's like, why, dude, I want to take you seriously as a grown man, but your mom drives you to the arena every week. 4.5. Okay, 4. I'm not rating it yet. I'm gonna wait. I want to see what this main event does. Who's more likely to be world champion again, MJF or Hangman? Hangman. If I was booking 122. Yeah, for sure. What time does this main event start now? So we are starting the main event 3 minutes before the hour. This is one of the most awful things I've ever had to sit and cover live with y'all. It really fucking is. This is your fucking main event. This is where the best wrestle. Where are the fucking best? Where are they? It's like when you go to your vitamin dealer and he offers you his good shit, but you know in the drawer behind him, the real good shit's hanging out, where the best hang out. That's what this is. Tony Khan giving us the shitty stuff when we know they got good stuff in the fucking drawer. Osprey is the first entry into the Owen Hart Classic. So is that what that was? Fuck. Another tournament, because we can't build a fucking story to save our lives. Because Adam Copeland and John Moxley are given creative control. The inmates run the asylum. Yeah, again, where's Nick when I need him? This one in honor of Nick. WCW. If I was Tony Khan, I would be embarrassed. This, like, Orange Cassidy, hands in his pockets. Hurricane Rana, Hichichichi is down. I'm going to throw up now. I'm sleepy. Please, someone make me care about the main event. You can't. Waka, you can't. They're not stars. They're not top guys. Oh, and he's rolling. Like, I don't want to watch this guy with his hands in his fucking pocket. I know Tony's in the back just fucking lubing himself with spit right now. Loving every fucking minute of this shit. This has nothing. This has become, and maybe always has been, nothing more than a TK vanity project, and he doesn't give a flying fuck about any of you. Not me, not the fans there, not the fans in the building. He doesn't give a flying fuck about any of them. And somewhere in all these contracts, I guess, nobody had to show up to the building tonight. Well, that explains why nothing was fucking advertised till the last minute. Anyone checked on Buddy Murphy? He's injured, but living his best life because, you know, he's happy. Is Bullet Club Gold no more? Oz Boys came back. Anybody remember the Oz Boys came back, took an L, and fucked off again? Anybody remember how we buried the Oz Boys? Jay White running around without his group. They're around, but we don't know. Juice still out hurt. Great guess. Great question. We'll see, won't we? Good comeback. As right now I'm in picture, folks. We are legitimately on the fucking hour, and these idiots, these fucking morons are in picture. I'm sorry, guys. I'd love to be more positive. I would love to say better things. But let's be fair. Let's be real. And I'm telling you right now, like, this is fucking crazy to me. We are at the top of the 10 o'clock hour with picture in fucking picture. I got to sit here week in and week out and listen to people complain about the WWE, too many commercials. I got a commercial at 10 o'clock. The show should be ending. I got a man in a mask, a man with his hand in his pockets, in a little screen next to a car commercial. The fuck are we doing, bro? What the fuck is this? Love the intro. What intro? Oh, this definitely punishment for JR, who said OC wouldn't get over and TK felt to prove him wrong. Well, you can punish JR all you want. OC ain't going anywhere. OC is plateaued. OC has peaked. Swerve us a legend. Have a blessed night, Jordan. Same to you. Oro Mensa is on Evolve. Good for him. AEW is an F. 3.5 horchata for the W. MJF baby, good old barbecue sauce Jones. That's funny. Horchata? I don't fucking get this. No, not Jim Ross. The man is in the twilight of his life and he has to sit through this shit. Money, buddy. Should have stayed in WWE with a Legends contract and make a rare appearance. I bet you Tony Khan is paying him more money to make the random appearance he's paying than WWE would have paid him to be a legend. Hashtag Hoffle. Absolutely awful. Buddy, I'm staring at the pack. Dying here. I almost want to fucking reach out to Nick and be like, come on for a minute. I need help. It's bullshit. There's going to be a break before the overrun. Yay. It is fucking nuts. We are at 10:03 coming out of pitcher and fucking pitcher. Why? Who makes these choices? So we've been in the hospital. I'm not sure what that means, but I hope you're okay. Did he just blow Sabu? I didn't see it if he did. The reason Tony puts all of these other wrestlers from other companies on, it's because they pay him the only money he actually makes. In addition to that, Tony Khan brings in Hichichero or Moo Moo because he doesn't want to hurt anybody in his circle. So if OC had to go over somebody close, you know what I mean? So instead of OC beating one of the best wrestlers, because this is where the best wrestle, he brings in somebody that nobody cares. Hichichero will take his money, take the L. He doesn't give a fuck. Sitting on the sidelines. Tony, give me the wrestling you watch, not the wrestling you got. Give me the wrestling you watch, not the wrestling you got. Tony Khan publicly claims that he's been a diehard wrestling fan his whole life. He was a tape trader. He was on message boards. And that's all been but confirmed by people. Okay. If that's true, if you watched all these hours of wrestling, please explain to me what the fuck you're doing. You didn't learn not a fucking thing. Recently came out and said, the story going around, Tony Khan listens to Jim Cornette. Did you not listen? Listen to something. Not everybody criticizing this company is a WWE bot. Not everybody criticizing this company is paid by WWE. I sure as fuck ain't. What are we doing? Freshly squeezed, lightly breaks out as Hichichero throws a random punch to the stun dog millionaire. Give me the good shit, Tony. Yeah, give me the good shit. I know you got the good shit, motherfucker. Get it. You can't keep telling me this is where the best wrestle and not book them. This is where the best get paid, maybe, but they certainly aren't wrestling. At least with WCW Thunder, we got matches. Facts. But, again, this is Nitro. This is supposed to be Nitro. This is like all the fans going to Eric Bischoff and what a joke Eric Bischoff is. But at least Eric Bischoff had 83 weeks. What the fuck is this? A horrible elbow drop into an armbar, telegraphed, choreographed, phonographed. I don't know. It's fucking Steffi Graph. I don't know what the fuck we're doing anymore. The crowd is dead. This is one of the worst Dynamites I've ever covered. Somebody stop this damn match. We are now at 10:06 on a match that nobody gives a flying fuck about. Everybody's sitting. If they want to do business, then do business for them. Seems like AEW has been putting on shitty shows for the last few years, especially the main events. A lot of the main events have struggled, and welcome, First Instinct. Not always. And I mean, 2025, if you guys have been watching along with us, we were happy. I think they're I think the last two Dynamites leading into the pay-per-view were a bit weak sauce. This is some next level shit. But I thought they started out 2025, and I think the fans in the chat would agree that, you know, Dynamite's been okay in 25. He won with a roll-up. He won with a roll-up. Nobody cares. I want to go to bed. Tony Khan, what you have done to me tonight is borderline abuse, sir. That is fucking appalling. He barely beat him in a boring match with no peaks, no valleys, nothing. Just here it is. Oh, and Speedball comes out to end the show because he will be one of the four people. He'll be one of the four people in the Fatal 4-Way to find out who fights Kenny. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of Dynamite. That is the end of the show. I appreciate everyone for hanging out with me tonight. I fully realized that I was probably not the most fun live streamer on the planet tonight. I totally realized I didn't find very much good to say. I totally realized that I appreciate y'all for your opinion, for your 2 cents, and listen to me rant and rave like a lunatic for the couple hours. But I will take your rating out of 10. I will listen to what you guys thought of the show now. I don't even know if I can rate this show. I think right now for me, this show is a 2. I will give the show 1 point for Megan Bain. What else happened? And 1 point for Will Osprey. This was one of the worst shows I've ever covered. This is one of the end of the show was the best part. I mean, yeah, 100%. Thank fucking God. It was like a mercy killing. Thank you. Thank you, Tony Khan, for finally ending that shit. But like I said, for those out there criticizing other wrestling companies, go watch NXT last night. I'll tell you what, come back and watch TNA with us tomorrow. I guarantee you TNA destroys this show. Let me know if you think I'm wrong. But I see the ratings coming in right now. And again, I'm kind of quiet. I'm out of energy. I've been bitching and moaning for fucking 2 hours and almost a half. 2 out of 10 says Polo. 2.5 out of 10 knee pads. 1 out of 10 Pink 6 Ringo. Welcome. I only watch for Mercedes. That's it. I feel bad. 3, 2. Man, this show was a drag. It was like I'm not even gonna try. Tony Khan didn't even fucking try. That show was a waste of life. It's 2 hours I will never get back. 4 out of 10. Diabolical shit on an overrun. You had the commercial on the overrun was more exciting than the finish. Orange Cassidy has main evented 3 out of 4 Dynamites and was on the pre-show at Revolution. Help me understand. Help me make sense of this. Help me, please. What the fuck are we doing? 10, 3, 1. Holy shit. Did anyone give it higher than a 4? 2, 2, 5 and 0, -1. We don't get 4 out of 10. I rated it lower than the trailer for now. Canceled. Live action Powerpuff Girls. 2 out of 10. 0 out of 10. 2 out of 10. Poop out of 10. Sherry, good to see you. Welcome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Good or bad, what matters is we all stick together. We are the WFU. Whether the wrestling sucks, the wrestling might suck, but we never do. And we all stick together. We're allowed. If you give us shit, we're going to call it shit. If you give us good, we're going to cheer. And that's the end of the day. That is one of the most disappointing fucking shows to ever follow a good pay-per-view I've ever seen. It is asinine that that's what you put on the plate tonight. You should go public, Tony Khan, and apologize. Tony Khan should apologize for that embarrassment of a show. There was nothing there. It was bare bones. He should apologize to every single one of the fans for insulting our intelligence, for rolling this shit out and trying to convince us it's great. Great? Are you fucking kidding me? That was atrocious for 2 hours. And then you had the balls to have an overrun that had a pitcher in the overrun and ends with a shitty backslide and speedball doing a bow. You couldn't have fit that into 2 hours? You could have cut out some of the other garbage you gave us and made it fit? No, you needed an overrun. We needed extra bullshit tonight. Tony Khan should fucking apologize to every one of the fans that tune into his product tonight and say, sorry, my bad, I need a mulligan. Because that was fucking garbage. And on the heels of Revolution, that was a success. We get excited as fans, and then you do that. What did you give us tonight? And again, if anyone out there wants to criticize other companies, you better check the fucking one you're cheering for first. Because come on, that is not quality. Look at this chat. It's not one person that thinks it. It's fucking everybody that's feeling the same way. OC was overexposed a long time ago. KJ has really good bitching stamina. Bro, I'll go for days. 2 out of 10. It's called, I like to call it passion, Tony. I hope the show stops sucking. That's what I hope. Facts. 3.2 out of 10. Give me a lift. Dom, 1, 10. That whole show was Lost Puppy in the Woods. It really was. We're all a little dumber for having sat through it. 2 out of 10, 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I see a lot of comments here, but I'm going to pack it in. My throat hurts. I'm tired of screaming. I'm tired of crying. I'm tired of complaining. I need to go fix my attitude. And yeah, that's it. That's it. Tonight was fucking what it was. Like I said, Tony Khan owes all of us an apology for what that was. But yeah, that was not a good one. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back tomorrow. We are back tomorrow for TNA Impact. It's going to be a fun night, 7:45 live. On Friday, we go live for a special start time, SmackDown, 1:45 p.m. We will be here when they go live on Netflix. We will be here from Barcelona, and we'll be back Friday night, double header Friday, as we get TNA Sacrifice, and then we got all your wrestling, all your shows. Again, unbiased, unscripted, uncensored. We are happy to be here. The wrestling did suck, but we never do. So we appreciate every single one of you. On behalf of Big Nick, on behalf of Anthony, on behalf of everybody out there, thank you for being a part of the fun. Tony Khan, you owe us an apology, sir. Do better, be better. But I thank all of you. And until tomorrow, I will see everybody on the flip side. Good night.